we've got a showdown in the NFC North. It's the Lions and the reigning Super Bowl champs. Coming up next.
Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Detroit Lions. Taken in at the 3. Mond looks to throw on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their deep...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Another try after the first down sack. Mond rolling to his right. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Touchdown, Vikings! A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season, and the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive, 4 plays, and a long run there in the end to top it off. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The numbers for him from a week ago. 14 carries, 63 yards.
And partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week to pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Throwing. Love. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try to get us ahead and try to keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Here's 2nd and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And in for the Lions touchdown. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. 68 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep. And he works free. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Mond. They'll roll him out right. Well, this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On the give, this is Lynch. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. Mond looks to throw. He'll buy some time right. His throw incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanting the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Here's Mond. They're going for it. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Mond going to throw it. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Sliding out of the pocket. Touchdown, Vikings! A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Here's a handoff to Swift, and he'll be brought down right around the 37.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw now. Here's Love. Open man. He's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. From Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Love. blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Another try after the first down sack. Love. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Here's Love. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Detroit. Juju Smith-Schuster. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Fighting through it, he's got space. A beautiful fake. And all the way up to the 47-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
First down, the run with Lynch. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
92 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Another try after the first down sack. Mond. They'll roll him out right.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. They'll run on first down. It's Lynch. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. On the handoff, Lynch. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kellen Mond, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. DeAndre Swift heading back out with his Detroit teammates.
Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. Jordan Love ready on first down here. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. To throw again on second down. Love. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd and 1, Love to throw.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And that little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the first down yardage before he's brought down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Love. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Pat Surtain.
He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, you get a pick 6 in a season. It's been a...
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Love from the gun. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Love, and he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On 3rd down, Love. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, Detroit.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. Carlson now to add the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Here's Scott. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Brings up second down.
They go again with Scott, and they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Mond. He'll buy some time right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there for Minnesota. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down of the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Got some real estate inside the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. They'll run right here with Swift. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Shotgun, it's Love. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taken from just outside the 30. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, the fact you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. The Vikings on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. On the carry, this is Scott.
Scott with a first down and then some.
And finally taken down at the 34.
60 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run with Scott. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Vikings could be on their way to 7-1 as they add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Time for another look at this Lions offense.
And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
So they still get the completion even though the blitz was on, but the blitz got there. Does that stay in the mind of the quarterback the next couple plays?
That's what you're hoping for. That's what you're planning for. It's a little risk-reward, right? You're leaving your guys on an island back there in man coverage, but you take the chance that you get to the quarterback, and so he gets completion here. Congratulations. Keep coming at him, and hopefully it pays off by the end of the game that you're starting to get to him while still able to cover on the back end.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Going back to Love.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Scott. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Love. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. To the air again, Love. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Desperation time here. Love on fourth down. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. He's picked off at his own 47. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Let's go.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Scott. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. That one looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now Mond. And he's got it. Touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Vikings are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And in for the Lions touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 49 yards. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Lions 35.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. From the 45 on second, under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. On third down, it's Scott. And some room to run now. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.